Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. Good evening, Rohit. Good evening, Bipul. Good evening, Krish. So I hope all of you are doing well. Good evening. So last day I have given you a task that you have to read about the ocean currents of the world. I have given you this task in the last session that you have to go through the map, you have to see the ocean currents of the world, and today I am going to take that as a topic itself. I am going to ask many questions from this area. So I hope all of you have gone through it. Yes. So have you revised? That's good. Now, so let's see this, what are the topics which we are going to discuss today. The first thing which we are going to discuss is about the ocean currents of the world only. Okay. So I will ask you question. I will also show you the different oceanic currents of the world. That will be our first topic. Second topic is going to about literacy in India. Literacy in India, like government has come up with new program also, like when we are talking about 2047 or when we are talking about New India. So there is a new literacy program also. So we are going to discuss about this literacy thing in India, like who are called as literates, what is full literacy, how much literacy is there in India, and how many people are illiterate in India. So that is also something which we are going to discuss. The next thing which we are going to discuss is a new announcement by RBI, Reserve Bank of India. So it has said that it is going to use this it is going to provide this unified lending interface. We have the UPI also. So on the similar pattern, we are going to have now this unified lending interface. This is going to bring transformation in the lending business in India, in availing loans for the consumers also, and verification of the documents for the providers as well, for the loan providers as well. And then we have this one missile come drone which has been developed by Ukraine. So there is a lot of geopolitics behind this. There is a lot of geopolitics behind this, like a game changer missile. What are the different discussions about it? We are going to see that also. Okay. Gulf is Hindi. The Gulf is called as Khari in Hindi only. It is called as Khari in Hindi. Gulf is called as Khari in Hindi. Okay. Now, let's come to this portion. We will discuss this gradually. Okay. So first, I have asked you one question. Last day also. It was about canary current, and no one of you have given the answer in the comment box that this canary current, where this is situated, where do you have this canary current in the world? Where do you have this? What is the location? Anyone? I have asked about this canary current last day also. Good evening. So tell me, where do you have this canary current? And then we will come to this question. First, tell me about this one. Near the Northwest Africa. Daily PDF. Okay, Poonam, I will ask the team about this, that why it has not been provided. Okay. So today you will get it. You will get it on time itself, even the PDF of the last day and today also. And I will ask the team to be send it at the right time. Okay. Northwest Africa. Yes. So this is located in Northwest Africa. Okay. It is a cold current. This canary current is a cold current located in Northwest Africa. It is considered as one of the region. It is considered as one of the region behind existence of this desert in the Sahara region or in the African region, in the tropical African region on the western side, or even in the like middle of the continent also, you will find that we have this entire desert region. So this is also responsible for formation of desert in this African region, in the northwest African region. Now, so this is one part we have seen about Canary current. Now here we have some questions. How many of the following are warm currents? Agulhas, Kuroshio, Benguela and California. Okay, so I have got one answer as B option. Okay, maximum of you are going for B option. Okay, Agulhas and Kuroshio. So I think all of you have revised this, like this portion of cold and warm current. So I think some of you have seen it. Yes, that's good. So that's correct. We have the Agulhas and Kuroshio. They are both warm currents. Benguela and California, they are cold currents. Okay. So here, of course, the answer is going to be B. That is only 2. Now, can you tell me one more thing? Can you tell me that, okay, I will come to the location part after this. Let's see some more questions and then we will come to the location part also. Now, coming to the second question, this was asked in 2012. This was asked in 2012 in UPSC prelims. Question is, consider the following factors: rotation of the earth, air pressure and wind, density of ocean water and revolution of the earth. Which of the above factors influence the ocean currents? Options are A, that is 1 and 2, B we have 1, 2 and 3, C is 1 and 4 and D is 2, 3 and 4. So which of the factors which are given here, which of them are influencing the ocean currents? Fully revised, that's good. So this is also one of the way of revision. Next day, I will give you some other task. Okay. Okay, one answer I am getting is B. Telegram band hoga ab. Let the things first like it is all a speculation that it might get closed, but just wait for things. We do not have to speculate here also. Okay. So maximum answers are B option. See, you know that rotation of earth, how it will impact. Can you answer this one? That how is this rotation of earth going to impact the oceanic current? What will be the impact here? What will be the impact of rotation of earth on the ocean currents? Yes, it will lead to generation of a pseudo force, a fictitious force, which is called as Coriolis. And due to Coriolis force, there is going to be deflection. There is going to be deflection in the direction of oceanic current. So it is going to impact the direction of ocean currents. That is one of the main thing, that it is going to impact the direction of ocean currents. Second thing is, it is air pressure and wind. Now you know that air will drag the water along with it. Air and wind will drag the water along with it. So this is also going to impact. Density. Now due to density, you can see that at one side we will have sinking of water and then there will be development of a slope. This slope will lead to a development of a conveyor belt and the water will continue to circulate from the poles to the equator, equator to the poles. This is going in a complete circular manner. Okay. So this density is also going to impact. It is going to create a slope and hence it is going to impact it. Okay. Now, you know that revolution of earth is having no such any substantial impact on the oceanic currents. hence it is not regarded. Okay. Here we have the option as 1, 2 and 3. That is the correct option. Now, coming to this question, consider the following pair, the ocean currents and their location. We have the first one, Greenland current. Location is between Greenland and North America, Falkland current, Indian Ocean, and Oyashi current, Pacific Ocean. Yes, in north, this direction is right, and in south, it is left. So I am getting one answer as A, B also, C also. Now in this question, I am getting multiple answers. Okay. 2 is incorrect. So everyone is agreeing on this. Okay, 2 is incorrect. 1 and 3 are correct. Okay. Three is correct. So I think everyone agrees that this third option is correct. Oyashi current. This is basically a cold current. We have just seen that there is also a Kuroshio current. There is also a Kuroshio current, which is a warm current. Okay. And Oyashi current is a cold current. So here we have Oyashi current in Pacific. This one is correct. Now, can you tell me where do we have this Falkland current? Where do we have this Falkland current? In which ocean we are going to have it? Falkland current in Falkland current is there in, yes, Oyashi is there in Pacific, correct. Near this part of Asia itself, near Japan, Russia, etc. Now, this Falkland current, it is not in Indian Ocean. This option is incorrect. This Falkland current, it is again a cold current and it is near the coast of South America. It is near the coast of South America. We have this in the Atlantic Ocean. We have this in Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. So this option is incorrect. Now, about the first one, Greenland current. Greenland current. Here it is written between Greenland and North America. It is located between Greenland and Europe. So this third option is also correct. Sorry, incorrect. It is located between Greenland and Europe. There is another current, Labrador current, which is located between North America and Greenland. So there are two cold currents in this region. One is Labrador current, which is between Greenland and North America on one side, whereas this Greenland current is between Greenland and Europe, not North America. So see the location here. If you look at this, here we have this Labrador current, and here in this side we are having the Greenland current. So Greenland current is between Greenland and Europe on this side. Okay. Now, before looking at this, can you tell me where do we have this Agulhas current? Can you tell me where do we have this Agulhas current? In which location? I will come to that whether it is warm current or Southeast Africa. Now see, yes, this Agulhas current is here in Southeast Africa, where you have seen the Falkland current. Falkland current is at this location. If you look at the Falkland current, you have the Falkland current in this location. It is coming from near this portion. This is Brazil current, and then we have the Falkland current. Falkland current is moving in this direction. Okay. Then we have this Labrador current and Greenland current. Labrador and Greenland both are coming from the polar region. So it cannot be a warm current. It cannot be a warm current. It is going to be a cold current. Okay. Similarly, if you see the Falkland current also, it is also coming. Okay. Agulhas, you can see Agulhas is moving in this direction from the equator towards the Antarctic. So it is coming from the equatorial regions. This is going to be a warm current. Okay. This is going to be a warm current, not a cold current. So see, all those warm currents which are there, they are there in this red color. Like Kuroshio is there, East Australian is there, Agulhas is there, Brazil is there, Gulf Stream is there, North Atlantic Drift is there. Then on this side we have Alaska. Okay. So whenever the current is going from, you will see one thing common here. Whenever the current is going from equator towards the pole, it is going to be your, most of the time on the eastern side, you will find that it is your like a warm current. Generally, when it is coming from poles towards the equator, you will find that it is a cold current. Like here we have the Canary current, here we have the Greenland current, the Labrador, Benguela, West Australian, Oyashio, Falkland or California. Okay. So when it is moving towards the equator, it is generally a cold current. When it is moving from the poles towards the equator, it is generally a cold current. Okay. So I hope this is clear. What are the different type of oceanic currents? Is that clear? You are live from Prayagraj. Okay, good. So what will be the task for tomorrow? This was one revision part for oceanic current. Now for tomorrow, I am going to give you another task. Okay. For tomorrow, we are going to see about the different, we have already discussed about the straits. I think some of the straits we have discussed. So yes, in tomorrow's session, we are going to see about the straits of the world. Straits of world. So in tomorrow's session, I will ask you questions about the straits of the world. Okay. In this week, we are going to focus on the map portion. Okay. In this week, we are going to focus on the map portion. In the next week, we may focus on some other topic. Like we may focus on, like let's say, polity or economy or any other thing. Generally, those questions will be in focus from where you get the questions in the prelims examination. Okay. So here we are going to talk about the straits of the world. Okay. In tomorrow's session, I am going to talk about this straits of the world. So do revise it. I am going to ask about it. Okay. Now, coming to the second topic, literacy in India. Coming to the second topic, literacy in India. Jai Hind. So, can you tell me how many people in India are illiterate? Do you have any idea that how many people in India are illiterate? Second question, who are considered as illiterate? Who are considered illiterate? Who are considered as illiterate? In India, who are considered as illiterate? 45%. No, what will be the number then? 45% of India's population, if they are illiterate, it means it will be like more than 60 crore. That is going to be huge number. So tell me about this. Who's not read, write is illiterate? At least write their name. More than 40%. A person who could not signature itself. Okay. Now suppose that I am giving you an option. Suppose that there is a small child, let us say of 6 or 7 years, and he is not able to write. There is a small child who is not able to write, then will he be called as a illiterate? His age is of 7 to 8 years. So will he be called as a illiterate? So give me an exact definition that who will be called as illiterate in India. There is a definition for illiteracy. The definition is those who are above the age of 15 years, means above age of 15 years. Those who are above the age of 15 years and they are not able to read, write, or like having a basic computational skill. Computational skill means adding, subtraction, etc., etc. Okay. So those who are not able to read, write, or understand or comprehend the things, they are called as illiterate in India. Okay. Not able to read, write, not able to read, write, comprehend, etc. So they are considered as illiterate in India. Now, you know that we didn't have a census for a very long period of time. The last census was conducted in 2011. So according to that figure, according to the census figure of 2011, we were having around 23 crore. We were having around 23 to 25 crore people in India who were illiterate. Okay. So around, there is a number 23 to 25. It cannot be in 20% or 30%. Why it cannot be? Like what we see that nowadays there is no such like more increase in the number of illiterate, because we are having so many schools and other systems. Now people are focusing on education. So adult illiterates are not increasing in number as much. Okay. Those who were already illiterate, now they are also being turned into literate population. So their population was earlier around 25 to 20, like 23 to 27 crore. That was their population. Now it has been reduced also. As of today, it is believed that it may be something around 15 to 18 crore. It may be around 15 to 18 crore population that might be illiterate. But there is no such official figure. Why? Because the census has not been conducted. Census has not been conducted, so we do not have the exact figure, but it is estimated that around 15 crore population of India is still illiterate. So that comes nearly to 10 to 12%. Okay, that comes nearly to 10 to 12%. We have a population of 140 crore, and here we are having illiterate population of around 15 to 18 crore. So that may be the 10 to 12% who are illiterate in India. Okay, so see, what is basically like, it is the ability to read, write, and compute with comprehension. Means they will be able to compute the things, they will be able to comprehend the things. That is the basic part of literacy. Okay. Now there is one thing called as full literacy. That is also to be understood, that what exactly is full literacy. One thing we have seen, what is literacy, age above 15 years and basic ability to read, write, and comprehend, that is literacy. Then what is full literacy? Full literacy is for the state or the union territory. So if a state is having up to 95% literacy, then they are considered as fully literate state. Okay. So to be considered equivalent to 100% literacy, will be achieving 95% literacy in a state or union territory. So if a state government has ensured that 95% of their population is literate, then it will be considered that that particular state or union territory is a fully literate state. Okay. So that is the meaning of full literacy. Full literacy is not like every 100% is literate. Okay. Full literacy will be considered as 95% only. Okay. So this is also one of the one of the technicalities of what exactly is full literacy. First we have seen what is literacy, then we have seen what is full literacy. Now see, like there is the national policy also. So there is a foundational literacy and numeracy assessment test. There is also a FLNAT. So suppose that if a person has been recognized as illiterate, then let us say that he has been given some education. He was given some education by government or other institution, and then he is now able to read, write or something, but still he will need a certificate, and that certificate comes through here, foundational literacy and numeracy test. So they are conducting this foundation literacy and numeracy test. If anyone is passing it, then they are considered as literate. So that is FLNAT for the illiterate people, not for the common people. Like suppose you are also there, you might not have attempted this examination, but still you are considered as literate. Why? You are also having your school degree, college degree and all other things. So you are of course literate, you are even educated to some extent. Okay. So this is basically about literacy. You have, if there is an illiterate person, if they wanted to be termed as illiterate, they have to pass this test now. Okay. Now, coming again, like there have been numerous tests. In 2023, 39,94,564 adults, they have appeared for this test, and around 36,000 of them have passed also. So nearly about 90% people passed in this examination. Okay. In 2024, around 34 lakh has appeared, and around 85%, that is 20 lakh people approximately, they have passed in this examination. So it's not like you have to memorize this, you have to just know that what is literacy and what is full literacy. Literacy is for this normal any individual, and full literacy is for the state. Here what you have to know, that if there is a person who is illiterate, then they will have to pass this FLNAT, foundational literacy and numeracy test. Yeah. See, so this is also one of the part. So according to 2011 census, we were having 25 crore people who were non-literate. Okay. And out of this you will find this, 9 crore are male and 16.68 crore are female. Okay. So it again shows that there is a gender bias here also. Okay. Out of the 25 crore people who were illiterate, according to census figure in 2011, 9 crore of them are males and 16 crore of them were female. Okay. So you can see almost double number is there. Now, there is a program of India under Sakshar Bharat program. Sakshar Bharat Abhiyan is there. So it has been estimated that around 7.64 crore people, they have been made literate. In the last 10 years, from 2009 to 2017-18, it has been believed that around 7 crore people have been made literate. Even after that, the literacy program was going on, and it may be assumed that in the present time, we may be having around 15 to 16 crore of illiterate people in India. Yeah. So at the present time, like it is said that estimated 18 crore are there who are illiterate as of 2017-18. But you know that there is a time difference of now 6 years. So even in these 6 years, there may have been a large number of people who might have shifted towards literate section. We see every year we are getting around 30 to 35 lakh. Okay. So these many people are getting literate. Taking an on average, we have around 15 to 16 crore people who are illiterate in India. Okay. So this is the number of illiterates. We are not talking like how many of them have got school education or not. This is just about the basic part. Are they able to read, write, or comprehend the things? That is literacy. So see, government has come with this scheme also, literacy in India. Okay. So this is a new scheme, New India Literacy Program. It is called as New India Literacy Program. Okay. So this New India Literacy Program is a centrally sponsored scheme. Now many of you know, but can you tell me again, what is a centrally sponsored scheme and what is a central sector scheme? Can you tell this? Can you tell me what is the difference between centrally sponsored? Central sector means, so there was a question, are there any state fully literate? See, we have the census of 2011. According to that, like most of the states were, some of the states like Kerala and others, they were having up to 93%, some were having 94%. So as of now, when the census is conducted, then we will get the actual figure. Maybe in these states, we might have achieved full literacy. Okay. Yes. Central sector means 100% funding by the central government or the union government, and centrally sponsored scheme means sharing of funds between the state and the union. So here this New India Literacy Program is a centrally sponsored scheme on education for all. Okay. And the scheme is targeted at all non-literate of age 15 years and above. This is not for the children. This is for those who are 15 years or above, and it is for literacy. It is for literacy. Okay. So it is going to be implemented from 2022 to 22-23 to 26-27. Okay. So in this time frame, the New India Literacy Program has been launched, and government is of course having this target that in these many years we are going to achieve almost full literacy in most of the states. So that is the aim. Here we have this aim of foundational literacy and numeracy. There is also critical life skills which are made part of this. So the New India Literacy Program is not just only about reading and writing the names. It is having some other components also, like life skills. For example, financial literacy, digital literacy, legal literacy, etc. They have also been made part of New India Literacy Program, because right now if a person is simply able to read or write their names, how they will be empowered, how they will be understanding their rights which has been given by the constitution, or their legal rights, or if they have any health related issues, how they will overcome it. If they are having if they have to use the digital platform, then again they need digital literacy. So under the New India Literacy Program, it is not limited to read and write. It is also having critical life skill. Okay. Then basic education. Okay. Basic education like 3 to 9, even up to classes 9, 10 equivalency, that is also being provided under the NILP. Okay. So they will be taught some basic things. Now it will not be just limited to, okay, now you are able to read your name or write your name. That is sufficient. You should have basic computational skills also, which are there in a school student. Okay. So there will be different stage of this foundational literacy and numeracy program. You can see there is a test, foundational literacy and numeracy. Means a person who is not able to do the basic addition, subtraction, etc., they will not be able to pass this examination. So that is also one of the core component. Okay. So basic education will be there, At the same time, vocational skills will also be provided. Okay, like those who are neo-literates, those who have recently become literates, they will also be provided some vocational skills so that they can do some activity, they can participate in some formal sector or even informal sector or in any job market. Okay. That is also one of the important component of New India Literacy Program. And at the same time, continuing education. So see, now the literacy is not focused just on making them aware about this, but also even continuing their education. If they want to pursue art, science or any other section, they will be provided this opportunity that they can continue with it. Okay. Maybe at that time when they were like growing, when they were young, or when they were like even in their 20s or 30s or 40s, maybe they didn't have this chance to study. So if they want to continue their study, that will also be covered under the New India Literacy Program. Okay. So you can see foundational literacy is also there, critical life skill, basic education, vocational skill and continuing education. Okay. So that is also included as part of NILP. Okay. And even under this various self-help group, voluntary and other groups, they will be formed and they will also help in providing these facilities under this New India Literacy Program. Okay. So now literacy programs are not just like earlier we were having this Sakshar Bharat Abhiyan. So it was focused on just providing basic numeracy and this basic numeracy and foundational level skills. But now it is upgraded. Now it is like you can even bring them back into the mainstream by educating them, by giving them the skills. Okay. So this scheme of India, this scheme of Government of India, a centrally sponsored scheme for the time 2022-23 to 2026-27. Okay. I hope it is clear. Our education system is flawed from core corruption, unqualified teachers, insufficient resources and no co-curricular activities. Yes, but that is part of education. Here we are talking about those people who didn't even have this chance to go to education system. So that is the topic of literacy. Now coming to the second topic. Second topic, it is about unified lending interface. Unified lending interface. So can you give me this idea, like what it will be all about? What will be the aim of this unified lending interface? Like you know that we have this option of unified payment interface, which is being used for multiple purposes. Like if you have to send money from one person to another person, you are using UPI. Okay. So what will be the main thing? How the people are going to get benefited from there? No, it is very much clear that it is for lending. But how? Like in the payment system, what we have seen, you can have one UPI and you can merge all the banks in it. You have one UPI and you can merge all the banks in it. Using one single app, you can make payments for all the banks. So now in this ULI, unified lending interface, what will be the main ideas, the central idea? See, it is not like that once you have got this unified lending interface, means you will have one UPI like thing, UPI like app, and using that you can take loans from all the different companies through the same app. That okay, from this month we are getting from SBI, next month from PNB, and next month in order to pay the EMI of SBI and PNB, we are going to take from Axis Bank, then ICICI, then Yes Bank and all others. So it is not going to work like this. Unified lending interface is not like this system where you have one app and you can use multiple loan providers, or you can have loans from all the providers using the same app. It is not for it. Okay. What is the main idea? Okay. The main idea here is in the unified lending interface, the multiple service providers will become part of it. Multiple departments or service providers will become part of it. Like, suppose that if a person has to take a loan, and for taking the loan he has to give his let us say land document as mortgage or any other things as mortgage, or he has to pledge his land or any other thing or house or any other thing as mortgage, as collateral. Okay. So now in that scenario, how the system works, that suppose you have to get a loan. Now what you will do, you will collect all the papers, then you will submit it to the loan department, then you will submit it, you will go to a bank, you will submit it to the loan department. Now the loan department will take its time to verify those documents from the different departments. Like suppose you are giving your home also as a pledge or a collateral, you are giving some land also as collateral, maybe you are giving some sovereign gold bond as a collateral. Okay. So you are using different modes of collateral. Now the loan department will have to process these individually. They will have to approach the different departments, approach the different institutions, and then they will have to get it verified that is it actually the property of this person. Okay. So now under this ULI, what will happen? All these departments, the land revenue department, the municipality, the all other things, they will be on one platform, and hence there will be now like integration of all these options. So the paper processing will be much more faster. Okay. It will be much more faster, it will be much more transparent and secure. Okay. So efficient, transparent and secure. It will reduce the paperwork, and cost of lending. How the cost of lending? If the bank is giving loan to some person, they have to spend a money on first verifying all these things. Like the people will be going verification and all other things will be doing. Okay. So now that verification work will become simple, the cost of lending is going to reduce, and it will ultimately also help the consumer. Why? Now maybe the loan rates will come down in the future. Okay. So keeping that in mind, the government has the RBI has mooted this idea of unified lending interface. Okay. Now it is already there in pilot project, and in upcoming times it is going to be rolled all over the country. Okay. Now what is the main idea here? What is the main objective here? Objective. First is, like when you are talking about the objective of this unified lending interface, the first focus is going to be on rural India. Okay. Focus on credit in rural areas, farmers, small businesses, etc. So they are going to get this, they are going to get the benefit of this. There will be more penetration, of this loan market or credit market throughout the country. It will bring new consumers, and it will also make the process easier for the existing ones. Okay. So this credit market will become more and more easier for the people it will become more accessible and affordable for the people. Okay, so accessibility is going to increase. Accessibility of lending market or credit market will increase. Will increase. So in the upcoming time, of course, the RBI is going to give more details about this, that how this ULI is going to work, what will be the benefit, what will be the core idea. And of course, if the documents are accessed online, it has to be done via consent. It has to be done via informed consent. Okay. So all these things are to be made clear in the upcoming times. So maybe in the future, we will get more details about this unified lending interface. Okay. Now, you have seen this one topic, unified lending interface. There are some other things which you have read previously. So can you tell me about a few things? Like you have heard about UPI Lite, UPI Lite X, and UPI 123 Pay. You all know that UPI is one such platform which has been evolving from time to time. It has got 3 new platforms also, UPI Lite, UPI Lite X, and UPI 123 Pay. So can you tell me what is this UPI Lite? What is this UPI Lite? UPI Lite से offline भी पैसा transfer हो सकता है, okay? And what is UPI Lite X? Why we have come with this UPI Lite? Why? See, you all have used this. Okay, UPI 123 Pay is for basic phones or feature phones. Feature phones or basic phones. Without internet. Without internet connection. There are multiple methods in this UPI 123 Pay. In some of them, they have app also. In some cases, it can be done via call. In some cases, via SMS also, or using the different codes. Okay. And even sound-based thing is also there. Sound-based option is also there in UPI 123 Pay. So that is for basic phones. Okay. Now we have got two different things, UPI Lite and UPI Lite X. Okay. UPI Lite still uses or needs internet. Needs internet. It can be even working in slow internet. Works even in slow internet. The most advanced version of this UPI Lite is going to be UPI Lite X, which will work in offline mode. This UPI Lite X will work in offline mode. So it is part of UPI Lite itself, but that will completely work in offline mode. Okay. On a smartphone. Both are going to work on smartphones. Both are going to work on smartphones. Okay. Yes. So main thing is, what is the aim here? Both of them are aimed at one single objective, to reduce the load, or to reduce the burden on core banking solution of banks. Okay. Of banks. Like suppose that if you have to transfer, like suppose that you have gone on a trip, or maybe you are going outside of your home, and maybe you are going to a vegetable market, so you have purchased, let us say, one vegetable in is, let us say you have purchased potato from one vendor, then tomato from one vendor, then some green chili from one vendor, and then other things, whatever you like, according to your taste, according to your liking. Okay. Now suppose that you have purchased 10 types of vegetables, and let us say they are costing around 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 30 rupees, etc. Some may be costing 5 rupees. So you are making UPI payment for all these like vegetables. So you are going to pay 5 rupees, the bank system gets activated. Then again you are going to pay 10 rupees, bank system is again started. Then 20 rupees again. So you are making a small payment. Overall, you have made only 100 rupees payment. But for making that 100 rupees payment, you have used the core banking solution of any bank at least 7 to 8 times or 10 times. So doing that puts an extra burden on the softwares or the banking systems of your bank. Now, so there is an alternative. Upload your wallet with some money. Like suppose you are going to the street for buying some vegetables. So load your UPI wallet. You can load like let us say 100 rupees at once. So banking system is now going to be used for that one time only. When you have uploaded that money in your UPI Lite wallet, now one time banking system has been used. The next time when you are making payments from the UPI Lite, the banking system will not be used. You can simply consider it as a wallet and you are paying money out of it. Okay. So that is the benefit of this UPI Lite system. It is going to reduce the burden on our banking systems. Okay. At the same time, like it has been seen in India that most of the UPI payments, around 50% of the UPI payments, even more than that, are of less than 200 rupees. Okay. It is of 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 100 rupees, 150 rupees. Around 50% or even more than that, 50 to 60% of the UPI payments in India are of value less than 200 rupees. Okay. So for just 10 rupees or 20 rupees, why give the extra stress on our banking system? That is the concept behind UPI Lite. And for UPI Lite, we have one upgraded option, UPI Lite X, which works in offline mode. Okay. Yes. So I hope this is clear why we are having this UPI and UPI Lite and this UPI 123 Pay also. Now tell me one thing, like this is one question, not from the exam perspective. Maybe they can ask an exam. Nowadays they are asking anything. Okay. Suppose you are having this mobile phone. Okay. This is your mobile phone. You have UPI Lite. Okay. You have UPI Lite. Okay. You have added, let us say, rupees 500. You have added rupees 500 in your mobile phone. Okay. But then next day, maybe you are thinking that let us have a new mobile phone. This one has become older. So you went to the market and you purchased a new mobile phone. Okay. So upgrade. Now you are having UPI Lite here also. This UPI Lite, in this mobile you have added 500 rupees. Now you have a new mobile phone. Will this 500 rupees get transferred automatically to this mobile or not? You were having one mobile earlier. In this you have added 500 rupees. Now you have taken a new mobile phone. You have also installed the UPI app there. And then when you go to see the UPI Lite wallet, will you get this 500 rupees there or not? Everyone is providing, like all the application providers, whether it is PhonePe, Paytm, WhatsApp or Google Pay, MobiKwik, all of them, they are using the UPI platform and they are also providing UPI Lite facilities. So UPI is a common thing which is used by all these payment providers. And since UPI has brought in a new feature, UPI Lite, they have also added it in their platform. So tell me about this important part. You have taken a new mobile phone now. Acha, I am asking, that's why no. I am not taking your money from the UPI Lite. Yeah, I am not withdrawing your money from the UPI Lite. See, whenever you are changing the mobile phone, it is like a wallet. It is like a wallet. So suppose that if you have a wallet in which you are putting the cash, now suppose you have purchased a new wallet from market, you have to take the cash and you have to fill it in the next wallet. So it works in the same manner, but you cannot directly transfer it. What you will have to do, you will have to first close this account, close this UPI Lite. Then money will go back to bank. The money will go back, this 500 rupees will go back to the bank. And in the next mobile phone, you can again have a new UPI Lite wallet. And in that wallet, you can again add this money. But it will not automatically transferred. It is not going to be automatically transferred. Okay. You have to add it again. Now suppose that your mobile phone is lost. Let us say you were going out in the market, someone has snatched your phone. Okay. Now in that case, what will be the option? Then you will have to go to the bank. You will have to give them that option. You will have to tell them about this, that my phone has been stolen or maybe it has been destroyed or anything. And in that scenario, the bank will refund that money back to your account. Okay. Otherwise, it cannot be done simply. So yes, you have option that even if your mobile phone is stolen or destroyed or anything, so in that situation again, you can get this money back to your bank account, and from the bank account in the new UPI Lite wallet, you can add it again. Okay. So this is one of the things. You have to close the account before going for the new UPI Lite wallet. It will not automatically transfer. Okay. And this is not what I am telling. This is according to the RBI website. Okay. RBI and even like this, the UPI and NPCL, okay, the National Payment Corporation of India, according to their website, this is how it works. Okay. So it is not according to me. This is according to RBI and NPCI. Now, so this is unified lending platform. Now coming to one last topic about the Ukraine. Okay. Now Ukraine has got a new missile. Ukraine has got a new missile and it has been given a name. Palinitschia. This name is made difficult. This is having its history also. Like when Ukraine was getting its independence, at that time this name was quite much famous. It is the name of a bread which is there in Ukraine. So it was used to identify the foreigners from the Ukrainians. Okay. So this name was there, Palinitschia. Palinitschia is one of the name which was used to identify if there are foreigners in the Ukraine or not. So using that same name, they have got this missile cum drone. This is having a range of 700 kilometers. What is the context here? Ukraine is already having long range missiles, but most of those missiles are supplied by the Western countries, including the United States and the other European countries. But see, that is the main concern, or that is the main thing, that why any country must go for indigenization of its defense resources or defense capabilities. Ukraine is having long range missiles, but United States and European countries have said that you can use it only in the border areas. You cannot use this missile in the deeper parts of Russia. Otherwise, it will escalate the war. So while Ukraine is suffering from the last 2 years, and these people, the people of Western world, US and its allies, They are giving hope to Ukraine that yes, we are with you. They are even giving them missiles, but they are saying you can have this missile, but you cannot use it in the deeper parts of Russia. So now Ukraine has developed its own missile system, its own missile come drone having a range of 700 kilometer. It has developed it within 18 months. It has developed it within 18 months. Now it can target many regions of Russia. It can target many regions of Russia. This is why it has been this is why you can relate from here that any country, including India or any country, they will need to develop their own indigenous defense capabilities. If you rely on the friends like US and their allies, it is not going to help in the long term. Now, Ukraine is having the long range missiles, but they are restricted. They cannot use it. So that's why it has developed a new missile. That is the only thing about this. We don't have to see its specification. It is just for an example. Why? Just remember the name. That is more than sufficient. Okay. Otherwise, it was just an example why the indigenization of defense is necessary for any country. Okay. Is that clear? Okay. So thank you so much. In tomorrow's session, we are going to see some more current affairs related topic and also about the straits of the world. Okay. About the different straits of the world, I am going to ask you some questions. Okay. So do revise it. Till then, take care. Thank you very much and all the best. Thank you.